Today, or last night, I suppose, I revisited this. This is Quantum Touch. It's a book by Richard Gordon. And it is an energy work modality. It's similar to Reiki. Except you use life force energy, but you're also using the power of breath with it. And today I had 5 reflexology clients, and I was revisiting this last night before bed. And I thought it would be a nice opportunity to practice running the energy. So it's kind of interesting because it's just a little bit different than Reiki in terms of how it feels in the body, which I find really, really interesting. So hi, everybody. Today apparently is supposed to be Blue Monday. I keep seeing all this crap that I am not giving any positive energy to. All this crap about it being Blue Monday today. And I just feel like Blue Monday can suck it. I don't know about where you guys are, but it was beautiful and sunshiny today where I am. And I got to work in an office that was so nice and bright all day. I go to a business once a month and I do reflexology for their employees and their board members and their volunteers and the students that come in. So that's what I was doing today. I was moving energy because everything today finally feels level. Today finally feels like, oh, okay, we're working again. It is the 20th today. And today has felt like I don't know if I mentioned it like last week, but I felt like I was on Christmas holiday for a month. Today felt like the first real day of like, okay, we're back to work. We're back to it. Because I had to set an alarm to get up to today. Hi, Diane. So, sometimes when you come into my office, it's listed, I feel like I have it listed on my website, probably as quantum healing. As this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. So it's like, it's the same thing. It's an energy healing modality similar to Reiki. I feel like and it feels very similar to Reiki when you're moving it. And I think because I've studied a few different sort of hands-on or energy healing modalities, it all starts to feel the same to me as I'm running it. So today I got this big message while I was doing this work. I had 5 clients today for reflexology, and I'm running the energy and I'm getting messages. Oh, look, I still have my work bun in. That's a good look for me. And I got this message about, the phrase that I got was to give, oh, that's a good look for me too. I was feeling resistance from some of the energy, and the message that I got was to give the resistance some love. So, and that's it's a curious, and I feel like might be questioned. Most people will feel the resistance. Hello, Nikki! Most people would feel the resistance, and they want to put it in a box and put it away, or they want it off them, or they're using it as well, I better not go that way because I'm feeling resistance. And this is in terms of the resistance we might feel when we're dealing with emotion, or we're dealing with, challenges and how we mostly feel about them. So the idea of giving the resistance some love for me today sort of opened me up a little bit, just in terms of I know I say that phrase all the time. It's a nice filler instead of saying Feeling the resistance in myself or in yourself when it comes to hitting barriers, and feeling them through, giving it some love like you would something very simple, petting a cat, petting a dog. Thanks, Nikki. Just feeling love towards it. Now that doesn't mean to, some people hear the word love and they're like, that means I have to I have to martyr myself, or I have to be a doormat, or I have to do the bidding of others. That's what love is. That's not what I mean. So what I mean is I'm going to feel, if I feel some resistance towards some healing, to sort of give it some love and ask it, what do you need? Resistance to healing? What is it that you need right now from me? So I'm kind of separating it from myself, and I'm having a bit of a discussion with it. That happened today for me while I was doing reflexology. So this is my crazy busy week because I have this contract, and it goes for 3 days basically. So, and then on Thursday, got my day planner out. Thursday I'm booked up. Friday I'm pretty booked up. My next availabilities are Saturdays and Sunday on the 25th and 26th. And then the week after that, I'm completely booked, like Monday to Friday. I'm pretty much completely booked. And then we're into the weekend again. Patricia says, judge less and feel better. That happened for me today. Yay! I'm so glad. I was wondering why I heard from you. Not that I don't love hearing from you, Patricia, but I was like, something's going on in her world because I got a nice little message. Yeah, it was very, very interesting to feel the resistance and love it instead of fighting against it. So that was the other thing, is that as I'm working on people's feet and I'm feeling the energetic resistance, because the whole reflexology thing is part of the psychic thing. It's part of the energy work thing for me. And it's all sort of mushing in together now. I used to keep those things really separate. And now I get tons of messages when I'm touching people's feet. So anyway, as I'm working and I'm trying to, I'm feeling the resistance, my urge was to work against it. To I'm gonna fight this. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting into it. And that's when I got this message, no, just give it some love. Pull back, take some nice deep breaths. And really, quantum touch works a lot with breath work, like changing your breathing pattern to run energy. So I did that instead. Whenever I felt the resistance, instead of working harder to try to get in there into that energy, I kind of pulled back and just loved it up a bit and soothed it. And then continued with my work. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Jennifer. Jen, we're going to do a video thing, possibly this weekend, if you got time. So, and if you're where the Wi-Fi is good. So, I just kind of wanted to pop on and share that with you. Give the resistance some love. And again, that doesn't mean, it doesn't mean you got to hand over fist serve it. It's like the simple love that you feel when, for me, it's petting a cat. That is like the most simple. When you put your face up to the sun and feel it, that kind of love. So I just wanted to pop on and show you the newest. It's not the newest. I've used quantum touch quite an awful lot in my practice, but I think while I was studying Reiki and putting a lot of study into Reiki, I was really focused on that. And really, in the end, all the ways that we work our healing or run our energy, it's kind of all the same thing, you know. It comes from source, or whatever word you want to use for that. It comes from something bigger than us, and we are made of energy anyway. So have you ever played the hand game? There's a dirty joke in there, but we're not touching it. When we were little, we used to call it the hand, H-A-N-D game. And you put your hands, it works really well when it's with somebody else, but if you got nobody hanging around, you slowly move your hands together, and you pay attention to when you start to either feel a tingle or a warmth. Sometimes it feels like magnets drawing together or repelling. And that really is like a measurement of the energetic field. So this thing happens with quantum touch, and sometimes you'll see me do a little bit of this business while I'm talking on video, or I'm reading, or I'm sometimes when I'm sitting in a room that I'm a little bit anxious in, I'll do one of these. It's like gathering that energy up and getting ready to use it. If you picture like a white light or sparklers, or you just feel the heat of like an energy ball, and then you put it to where you need healing with your hands on, or I'll put it on your feet. Unless I'm doing a full body Reiki, then we go all up and down all the chakras. So anyway, thought I'd pop in before I had to do reflex laundry and make dinner and etc. etc. Give me a shout out if you are ready for your personal reading. On Friday, I've got in my notes, on Friday we're going to do a Friday fun day. On Thursday, I think on Thursday I'm going to tell you about a project that I'm up to. I think also on tomorrow I might tell you about a project that I'm up to. I got a list. I actually made a list because, again, it's like the first time in a month that I felt like it's time to work. This is my weekly planner that I plan all of my business stuff in, the stuff I'm going to talk to you about. Anyway. Okay. Babies are texting me, and I'm going to wrap it up. I hope everybody's feeling well. I hope everybody kicked Blue Monday's ass, because screw that. I won't have anybody telling me that I'm going to be blue. I get blue. Just today was a magnificent day with all of the sunshine and all of the foot touching and all of the energy work and finding a dime on the street. And I had like a really good sleep last night, minus the snow plows. Snow plows were very noisy outside my house, scraping ice. So I hope y'all kick Blue Monday's ass. That's right. Have a great evening. Happy Monday! Okay, love you, bye.